Brain Cancer Initiative is anxious to learn your stories.
I have to say, I wouldn't be here today without Dawn. She saved my life. She's my caregiver. I'm working a garden, a very large garden, and I noticed that I was developing a limp.
Oh,
I had a limp on my left side. I didn't know it, but I had lost the peripheral vision on the left side of my body.
oh,
And I pull out right in front of a speeding car,
wow.
and we almost got into a wreck, but we didn't. And at that moment, Dawn says, I think we should go to the hospital. The doctor comes in and says, you're not having a stroke, but we did pick up two masses in your brain. And my whole world just collapsed. While I'm stunned, she's already got her iPad out and is researching cancer, cancer groups, cancers, types of cancer treatments.
There was a woman that saw my post and called me from Italy. She was there on vacation. Her husband has been battling this disease and has relapsed multiple times. She put us in touch with Christian Gomez, who is probably one of the foremost CNS lymphoma specialists in the country. We did a Zoom meeting.
He was very reassuring.
Yep, he was. He said, everything looks good. We can treat you. How quickly can you get here? And I believe it was 2 days later, we were in New York City. And so Neil's first treatment was on Easter weekend, which happened to be his birthday. So we finished the fifth treatment. I'm sorry. So the fifth treatment was the last treatment in New York.
We realized that we couldn't keep paying for a hotel in Manhattan. So we decided it was time to perhaps transfer everything over to Johns Hopkins. The head on, well, not head, but the oncologist whose
Neuro-oncologist,
whose specialty is identical to the one in New York, to Dr. Gomez, turns out to be a German fellow who travels the country with Dr. Gomez.
Oh, wow.
Doing working on the same papers, the same procedures. He understood the protocols.
They're friends.
He said, I reviewed everything they've done in Sloan Kettering. It's exactly what we would do, and we'll just pick up where they left off.
Well, that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
May I ask you the name of that doctor?
He pronounces his first name Matthias Holdhoff, Holdhoff.
At John Hopkins.
And he would be the counterpart to Dr. Gomez.
We leaned heavily on prayer, but took the professional medical advice route as well. You know, when you find yourself in a sinking boat, you get in a lifeboat, you pray to God, but you row towards shore.
He was having periodic MRIs, so we were seeing that the tumors were shrinking. Awesome. So we knew that the treatment was working.
And I still remember being in his office, and he says, well, it looks like you're NED. And I said, NED? He goes, no evidence of disease. And I just, the tears were rolling down my cheeks, and he goes, Neil, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I says, are you kidding me? There's nothing wrong. I'm the happiest I've ever been. We went back, my last appointment at Johns Hopkins, and there were all the patients in their cubicles with the curtains drawn, and I was one of them. And I kept saying, I want to tell everybody, you're going to get better. It's going to be great. It sucks now, but you will feel better. This is about as low as you're going to go. Have hope. I'm here to tell you, I feel so much better, and I made the right decisions. So I'm glad you're here. You know, who wants to be there? No one. But, you know, you're in the right place.